edging in front of the pack. There was Roughhead. Off hands to Hill, who's been a revelation. Ditto this man, Selwood. Selwood goes to Stokes, turns around from 48 metres, long kick. Podsiadly does some body work, came back to him, kicks a goal from point-blank range.
Chapman uncertain, but he holds it up and then kicks the ball out to centre wing. Big fly from Stratton. Murdoch stayed down. Varco, well done Varco, so important, isn't he? Oh, scooped up brilliantly. Varco on the run. Duncan, pretty good finisher Duncan. What does he do? He drills at the Pods, and then Pods it. Goal. Geelong lead by 16 points.
Corey gets it deep. Grime, a good battle here with Podsiadly. So James Podsiadly, I mentioned earlier, goal kick is going to be critical today, and the Cats have started in a blaze of glory at the start of the third quarter.
Might be time to put a little bit of defensive pressure on Walker.
Just 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Cruz up with Stevie Day up the back. Podsiadly expert at that, and the Cats have responded promptly.
There goes Stokes, very short to Mackie. Mackie just forward of the wing. Spears one down towards Podsiadly, third man in the queue, but he hung on. Now he's a natural left footer, so the angle will open up for him here.
50 metres.
Oh, and 50 metres against McLean. That's Grundy to stand the mark. Podsiadly pops it through, and this is gutsy stuff by the Cats. They're coming back. They're really coming back.
It's an opportunity for a goal gone begging for the Doggies, and they're not going to be easy to get tonight.
No, they're not. They've been into robbery here this week, the Cats.
Yes, they have. Look at the Pod. From 45, distance won't worry him. There's a thumping kick of the footy. And that's a very, very nicely weighted kick. And Geelong extend the margin here to 10 points. Tonight, they haven't been headed at all. There's Mackie, point of the square at half-foot, chipping ball, dangerous for Collingwood. Podsiadly, great contested mark. Podsiadly to square the game up, comes in, simple kick, got it, scores a level. 30 goals in front in third quarters.
Your old man would love it, Richo.
Yeah, they like the cliches, the old boys.
High ball, top of the square,
Podsiadly, got it. Had a bit of a juggling attempt, but what about this in the last minute of the third quarter? This for an 8-goal four-quarter, which from memory is what Hawthorn did to them a few weeks ago. Pods gets it, and a lead now of 13 points with 16 seconds left in the third quarter.
Knocks it in the Hartlett direction, read well by Johnson. The give terrific to Selwood, back to West, and now the penetrating ball to dangerous territory for the Power. Jonas and Podsiadly. He'll just amble in and kick the first of the afternoon for Geelong. They lead it by that kick, one straight 6. The Power yet to score. Coming off an All-Australian and best and fairest year. Beat Joel Selwood for the best and fairest. That almost means you've had an unbelievable career, beating Joel Selwood at anything in football. Johnson to Podsiadly. Podsiadly has 2. Cats have 7.
Corey was involved in Thurlow with a long kick. Now Mitch Brown around the body with a kick. Here's Burberry, second attempt, he couldn't quite hang on to it, but it fell beautifully for Podsiadly, who runs towards an open goal, and J-Pod kicks it.
Those texts were followed up by Brian Cook and Neil Barnes, so the Cats think a lot of Ken Hinkley.
Look at Motlop, this is breathtaking, away from the middle of the ground, down towards J-Pod, who looked injured a moment ago, and he's taken a very strong mark, Podsiadly. Podsiadly's kicked 3 straight this afternoon, having another good season. 8 for the year coming in. He's got 4 straight now.
Richardson, little fumble, might still make it work. Floats it wide. Plowman drops the mark. Guthrie gets there in time. Bartell, Podsiadly. Cats have not led yet this afternoon, and they hit the front for the first time.
Why do they hate him? No, I don't. It's not that. You just should not have to be in play.
That's ball. Podsiadly runs him down. GWS led by 32 points earlier today. He kicked the first 5 goals this game. And Podsiadly spears that magnificently for a 7-point lead. To the hot spot.
Oh, he wanted it long.
Pods.
Yeah.
Too strong.
Gillen not good enough.
This is for the biggest lead the Cats have had. 13 points. Race on. Murdoch's the quickest out of all of them.
Well,
he won the sprint
slow.
at the draft camp. Almost scattered on the run and kept going.
That's holding the ball.
That
is holding the ball. Totally gone. That is bad play by Gillen then.
But all eyes on Podsiadly for number 4. He's already kicked 2 in this third term.
That's going to strike well.
4 for the game, 3 for the quarter. Duncan into the game, straight to Christensen. To Hunt. 70-metre bomb. Podsiadly. Quality.
Hampton's like a cat. He will get as close as he can.
For the lead back.
Well done.
Podsiadly has his best of the year, 5.
Blitzers, let's see if he can go the journey from there. He's shown he can do most things in his short time in the game. He's given that plenty. It's not going to be a goal, but Pods will do it with one hand.
Going to go the right foot, hook it around with the right.
Dawson's ready to ship it. Good kick.
And that's through.
From just beyond 50 metres out to the new stand end of the ground. Hasn't quite got the carry. Off hands. Podsiadly reckons he's got it. His mates reckon he's got it. And he has got it. Murdoch looking dangerous as well. Caddy. Too far out for him. No one presenting out the ball, so he just goes long and deep. Pods has got no one in near the back. He came from nowhere. There was no one near. Here he is from his favourite range, and Geelong have got 4 goals, lead by 17.
Demons haven't had a good time of it here. Selwood outside the boot, bounces it toward Podsiadly. Johnson tried something clever again off the deck. Podsiadly, the more traditional snap. Done. It's an outside 50. Murdoch put his body on the line. Stringer puts it back to Podsiadly. As I mentioned earlier, it's just 1 goal, 1 goal and 1 goal the last 3 games he's played. It'll be 2 at least this afternoon, and it's back to a 60-point margin.
Smets the sub that's been activated with the Dawson-Simpson knee injury. And there's Hawkins. Gee, I reckon he hurt his back again there. He grimaced in pain with the way that he landed. Got it to the pod. Comes to the bench as he's made up forward. Podsiadly lines up. Almost the identical position to where Hawkins kicked the goal from. And he's got a very good left boot.
This second quarter, though, the Cats just haven't allowed them to do that. St Kilda got to hold their nerve, keep trying to do it.
Gee, Mackey's in good touch at the moment. Looks very composed. Podsiadly with a huge leap.
Have a look at this hanger from the 31-year-old Pod. That is just so good to watch. One of the great aspects of our game. Brilliantly called from our man here. BT, look at that eye on the footy.
Podsiadly finishes it as well. Brilliant Geelong play. They applaud.
He's done what he's had to do.
Well read.
Now Steve Johnson.
Beautiful.
Crowds are buzz as he gets it across to Mackey. So he set it up for Podsiadly to come.
Go the wrong way going around the boundary when you need to go through the middle of the ground here.
They've kicked 5 straight from set shots today, make it 6 straight now. And the big bloke Vardy, who's taken on the #1 role today. And
Hello, you watch the Cats more than all of us. Has he done enough to say, I want the #1 role?
Boom goes the kick, and then it just stayed for Podsiadly.
As if you are born to be a #1 ruckman. It's a different style of game rather than the pinch hit in the middle.
Yeah.
Upended, searching footy, finds Johnson. Got one on his left, one on his right. Great kick. Was Christensen will handball over the top of the Pod. Geez, in a heavy part of the ground, he picks it up. Pod went the banana, and he's got. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. Well, he has got it. So they kicked 4 in a row in this second quarter.
Well, he's going to probably end up with 30. He's got 25 now. He's kicked 4 goals. You can't do much more than that.
There's Walker.
Here's this transition again. Look at this. It's just too easy.
The pod pointed to Blitzarves. He said, "You shepherd, I'll get the goal." And Blitzarves wasn't sure about that deal initially.
Cats fans have turned out in force again. And inboard they go. Corey, Kelly, flicks it over. Duncan, Modlop, Mackie. From the 50, Podsiadly. It's all going to plan now. To punch the lead out past 40 points for the first time today. Cats lead by 43.
And Blitzarves, who looks set to play finals footy. Kelly, deep probing ball. Podsiadly, he's just starting to hit his straps at the right time of the season. Had a whole litany of injuries over the journey after being discarded basically for that reason from St Kilda. Podsiadly comes in and threads it through. The Cats are off and running now. They've got a couple on the ball.
Well, it might just come back here. Kelly traps the ball. Subin, the tackler. Now Guthrie, can he settle onto the right boot? It's not going to have the accuracy.
Strike in the stomach.
Now this has been going on for a long time. It's Dawson again to Podsiadly. Podsiadly.
Clear punch in the stomach. Straight in front, James. Come back on. All clear.
Well, the Cats get another, and Dawson's having an ordinary afternoon.
James, 10-9.
To bring it back to just 4 points as we approach the long break. He's just off to the left. Was the mark taken by Walker? No, fumbled. Vardy tries to get out of the Dawson tackle. Blitzarve, clever. Stokes, Podsiadly. He's found a way to get through the purple haze. He's got his second for the term. And we're back to 4 points.
So it's a high ball to the top of the square. Vardy's there. Podsiadly. Oh, those hands so strong. And this to get Geelong back into the lead. Another lead change. The Cats back in front.